Alright, my current thought is actually, you're right, me. You don't have a reason to deal with that weird threat. So let's ignore it for now. After all, we flirted with disaster for a little while, but I ultimately found the Allen site that he wanted me to find, which didn't involve actually having to deal with the worm. And the worm is just an overt threat. So, why go there? Like, Subnautica gives you reasons to go places. I don't know. I'm so, like, used to dealing with Degassi base type of bullshit that I'm like inviting it upon myself at this point, I guess. But it's like, no. Wait until I get a fucking waypoint that's saying go to the Degassi base and then have to deal with the crab squids and shit. If they don't make me do it, then don't do it. Duh. Ouch. Rude. God, you fucking followed me long distance, didn't you? Huh. Dick. Fuck you too. Can you fucking not? God damn it. Okay. It's gonna get cold. I'm trying to find my way back to the frozen Leviathan. Oh god. Because one thing I do have reason to do is go finish my sister's mission of curing it. God, there's two of them here. Can you not make it down here? Okay. No, not the no, not the upgrades! God damn it, why'd they have to make one button everything in this game? Fuck. I just want to get on my fucking bike. They make it such a pain in the ass by having the click be the only way of interacting with anything. Do I have any more healing? Yes, okay. Where am I right now? This is this network. I'm trying to find my way back to the frozen Leviathan, but these guys are suddenly actively a problem for me. Oh fuck. Okay. Go away. Yes, fall in the hole, dick. Haha. Okay. I wanted to take my snow fox. Seemed like it'd be the easier way. Probably should have gone the other way, which involves going through the water. Probably be the easier way to find the Leviathan again. I just went backwards, didn't I? God damn it. God. I'm not faking it. I'm serious. I can't tell where I am on this island a lot of the time. Here. To there. This map doesn't usually resemble the island very well. I can't one-to-one really figure out where I am. I'm gonna go ahead and give up on you. I'm just gonna go this other way on foot. Because the terrain is too chaotic. I can't tell where I'm going, and there's things attacking me. Whereas this direction is peaceful, but I have to go on foot, and it's kind of a pain. Honestly, I just keep trying to find excuses to use the snow fox because I built it, and it's like, what the fuck is it for? Why did I make this? I can't take it to most of the game. I keep expecting to have like a big pod racing moment, I guess, where I can go cruising with it for a while. But the more open area is super dangerous to use it in. I assume there's some area that'll be useful in. Maybe there is some thrilling chase to go on. Yeah, the map really... When you look at the map, it's easy to underestimate how long of a trip it is to get to this water. And now that I've successfully gotten the antidote, we should be able to actually cure the Kara Leviathan. And hopefully, given that everyone else is wiped out, there might not be any more around. Although honestly, they might have already shipped samples off planet. We might be already kind of fucked. Am I in the right area? I hope I am. I should have...
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
There's the purple. Isn't the purple the area? Okay, yeah, this doesn't match. I just went through here. This little zigzag. And obviously it was a lot more than that. So yeah, it's a very rudimentary and inaccurate map drawn by someone. As opposed to the other map I have of the overall game world, which is, I think, a really accurate computer-generated or professionally made thing. This one's more of a suggestion, which is why I'm getting so confused when I try to navigate with it. I'm a little surprised I didn't use the antidote earlier. Maybe people were commenting about that a lot. I think I might have gotten a feeling that I had to do more with it or something. As opposed to just grab it and then jam it in here. I mean, that still might turn out to be the case. I may be wrong about what I'm supposed to do here. But I don't think I tried. And what's really embarrassing, I'm trying to remember the timeline for when I came back to get the silicon stuff to make the better snowsuit. And I feel like I may have already had the antidote at that point, which is even more awkward if that was the big time to use it and I just kind of forgot to deal with it. Really hope it doesn't fucking wake up. God damn it. Please don't become the final boss or whatever. Also, please don't somehow fuck up and ruin my sister's legacy.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Brutal. I guess if you only look at my story's goal, I kind of beat the game just now, didn't I? I came here, I found out what she wanted, what happened to her. We're accepting the narrative that she's dead. Maybe it was always clearly true. Maybe she even saw a body. And now I cured the Leviathan of the bad, which is also good. And so Kara's gone. Really fucking not happy to some extent that it worked, because I injected it here and all of the pustules across its body all went away. That means it has blood circulation, which means it's definitely alive. Like, it's not a corpse. It's not dead. I'm very worried this thing's gonna move. Bye. No rumble sounds behind me now, right? What if curing the Kara makes it move again? I guess that's kind of that, huh? Where do I go next? So I went to both of the land outposts. That's a bunch of progress. Are you all that's left? I don't want that to be what's left.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
See if I can get back. I don't want that to be what's left because I believe that involves going down into the crystal caves. The purple crystals. And the horrible leviathans that were down there. What else do I have? Do I even have a second? No, I think I only had 2 architect waypoints left, and I found one of them recently in this area. I can't see shit. Is this the cave with the water? I think so. Okay. We're on track. Definitely would have liked to finish my cold suit, but I only found 2 pieces of fur. You can literally kill them and you can't get fur off of them, which is really weird. Part of me feels a little aimless right now. But I guess that's just because I am out of places to potentially go. Except the one place I really don't want to go. Which I guess, yeah, would make somebody feel pretty aimless if they now don't want to do their one remaining stated objective. Actually, I have no idea how much game is left. It's like, what if that's the ending down there? I don't know. When do I get these teleporters activated, presumably? I figure they turn on at some point. This is the weird ice again. I'm really questioning this, you guys. Is that just supposed to be a waterfall? Maybe. But it's so weirdly colorful. I know that bioluminescent or bio other word is creatures exist around here. And maybe that's just full of that, like it's full of plankton or whatever that glows. But there was one very video gamey sheet of ice along a wall that looked like it was made of that. And then the stuff around the Leviathan is made of that. And like all of these things together just make me think, oh god, that Leviathan's gonna get out. And also all of the ice that looks like the Leviathan ice might all be gone all at once. Like, is the game gonna warm? And there's gonna be a loss of ice?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because that's not a comforting thought at all. Where is my bike? The bike's, oh yeah, my bike's on the dock. I guess I'll just leave him there, right? That's where he lives. Buy robotics landing pad, turn off. Snow Fox, turn off. Sea truck. Z13. Body kit. Where's Z13? That's weird, right? It's still in my list. It's in my list, but it's not, and it's not disabled. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's the one in the area. Go ahead and turn new sea monkey back on. We're gonna be going home. Yeah, that was weird. It was turned off, but it was actually turned on. It was both turned off and turned on at the same time, essentially. Take the advanced stuff, some of the stuff that I don't have for home. A lot of these items are more redundant. Definitely take my suit back with me. I might leave the thumpers here because they're for this place, right? Bring the ion cubes and the power cell. Those are the priorities more so. Strip all the cosmetic shit. And I guess we're gonna head home. I don't know. I got some mixed feelings. Like, the worm place seems important, but until I get a reason to think it's important, it seems kind of stupid to just aimlessly poke at it, which is what I'm at risk of doing. It's kind of what I've already been doing. I think I've basically capped out on what there is to do on land until some kind of plot development happens. And at this point, I'm not happy about it, but I think that plot development involves going to the architect body, which I think involves going past the crystal dicks. And I just don't want to do that, but we're just gonna have to fucking live with that. And we're probably gonna want to take Daddy and his electric system. Yeah, that's definitely the one over there, so I've definitely seen that one before. So we turn that one off. So we're probably gonna want to take Daddy, remove most of his chunks so that we can get around safely. Get around quickly as possible. Keep the electric system and maybe storage or something. You guys do move, right? I'm not insane. These guys just make me nervous, man. Alright. Let's head back home. And I guess then I'll have to face my fears. I don't know what else to do right now. My collage of waypoints is becoming increasingly thin until they all just become my base my various bases and my vehicles, and not a lot else. If I'm gonna depend... Yeah, that's a good goal. Okay. If I'm gonna depend on this electric system to defend myself, because I don't want to try to punch those things, then I probably want to make the ion power cells. That should be my goal right now, I think. Get decked out with those things. God, those things were gnarly looking. I am not a fan... Honestly, if I were to be honest, like I think I would have more fun if I could go in with the prawn suit and hide in the crevices like I tried, and it would work. But unfortunately, it really seemed like those guys magically tell where you are, like they've got like they got echolocation or some shit, and so they just home in on you, and they hound you in the crevice, and then they just like sit there staring at you for an eternity. That's kind of frustrating. Because yeah, like that, I feel like that might be the way that those crevices are laid around. It feels like the intended experience to hide from them, but that only feels good or correct, I would say, if they pass you by without noticing you when you're in those crevices. If they do what they did when I was playing, which is they fucking mad dog you and try to swim at you but can't because there's a wall in the way, and then just keep doing that for a very long time, then like that just feels bad. It feels like it's not working. And so as a result, the sea truck's probably the way to go because it can shock them. And we just have to hope that it works pretty well. I'm not totally sure how well it's gonna work, but I mean, I have 2 vehicles to choose from, so one of them's probably the better option, and I'm guessing it's not the one where you try to punch it, because that thing was gargantuan. It will be a bit of a question whether or not I can fit in the crevices, because it would still be nice to be able to do that. Maybe hide in the crevice, wait for him to come after me, then shock him, and then he, like, runs away, is probably a decent approach I could hope for. That's what I'd go for. That texture's like glitching out. I can still see it flickering every now and then from here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm sure I'll bring the storage container just because it's a storage container. If I need to, if I find stuff useful, then I'll need that. Let's take a little break though, because I'm gonna need to, unfortunately, grab all that shit out of there and put it in the base somewhere, and try to figure out. Yeah, oh, it's so frustrating that it doesn't dock, so I have to go grab all the stuff out of it manually. Oh well.
Hoo boy.
So the pressure of what I was planning, and the combination that it was getting to be a little late, I was like, it was like later in the day, and I was kind of like, but also I was below my quota, so I needed to keep going. But then I just, no, won out, and I didn't go any further. These things just bug out constantly, huh? This moon one. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of this stuff's here now. Got a table with the necklace, and some of the posters are all hung up along here. And whatnot, including the stupid motivation hit posters. But yeah, new day. I'm just gonna have to force myself to do it. It's up there with whenever I play a horror game, because that's when this game becomes a horror game. It's like, but I just want to carefully avoid the horror part and do the other parts for as long as I can. I need to figure out a place to put these things there in my inventory. Anyway, I got the shit in my inventory, so I should be able to make a couple of ion power cells, which we've never done yet. An ion power cell requires 2 ion batteries H, and I believe that the space truck, the sea truck can have 2 ion cells. So that's 4 batteries crafted. Alright, what do I need? Ion power cell. I'm gonna make 2 of these, so I need 2 silicon rubber and 2 wiring kits. Got a couple of them. There's the silver. Advanced wiring kit. I don't think I have any normals in my inventory. Any regulars. I guess I just sort of intrinsically feel like I should upgrade my sea truck before I do something scary. So, like on a logical level, I'm like, ah, give it ion cells, that'll help. And I mean, if I do a lot of zapping, it might help, but also it might really just amount to basically nothing. Ion power cells. So that's 1,000. A normal cell's like 200, right? Yeah. So this thing just went from 400 to 2,000, which is, it has 5 times the power it had before, and basically no matter how much I've driven these things so far, they've only really used up like a quarter of their power, so battery power in my sea truck basically doesn't exist as a mechanic anymore. I have basically infinite power unless I just never go home again, which inventory filling up pretty much makes sure that that happens, so it's probably not going to stop anytime soon. I have so many power cells in my inventory. Why do I have so many power cells? I need to make like an equipment locker. Where should you go? Maybe in the same corner here? Maybe over here at the end? Just because it's not being used yet? Turning you into my equipment locker. I had the idea of bringing that stuff with me before. It's just that there's so much space. Like, it's good to be able to bring stuff with you, and this is 9, and these are each 4. So the 2 of these combined just take... These 3 items combined just take up so much space. So it's a bummer when you're like, oh, my sea truck's here, I'll use my storage module to carry some of the stuff I've been grabbing. You're like, ah, fuck. It's my reactor rods, depleted reactor rods, ion cubes. Like, these are all... This is pretty much just all power. Randomly some salad is in here. The water. The water doesn't belong in here. Yeah, it's all batteries and some battery-operated stuff. Is it an extra repair tool? It is. And an extra laser cutter. Huh. Isn't that interesting? That's my inventory. That's my inventory. Okay. Yep. Got my brain backwards for a second there, but how it do. Yeah, get that. Okay. Yep. Yep, that happened. I mix up which side of the screen is which sometimes and forget how it work. That should go in the other thing. This could go with the other battery-powered devices, I guess. I don't think I'm ever going to use the mineral detector again. Yeah, big chunky gear can go in here. That makes a kind of sense. I can probably put the spy pangling away if I'm going to go underwater. The game's been pretty consistent about it only being useful above the water, and I can probably guess that that's going to still be true. And I was keeping extra power cells in my inventory. Power, yeah. And I think it's safe to take those out, because it's never been necessary yet. And I've now hit the point where, let's save some space here. I've never needed to actually use my replacement power cells yet, and now I've quintupled my amount of power, so that it's extra not going to happen now. What I might want to do is make some more ion batteries, though. Yeah, let's see. Quick refresher on what those require. Ion battery is an ion cube, gold, silver, lithium, which are all things I should have more of. How are we doing on silver, though? Okay, we're still doing okay on silver. And gold should be good. Yep. Lithium should be good. Not as good. And then some regular batteries, which I think, yeah. Right, ion cube, not regular battery. We don't make it out of regular battery, we make it out of ion cube. Boop boop. I figured there's two key things that I want an ion battery in. One, in dangerous situations. One, this dude. Yeah, it's 5 times as good. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I probably want an ion battery in my Sea Glide so that it never runs out. And I figured the other one is my repair tool. If I'm out there having a scary time, I probably want my repair tool to be something that I can depend on to never go out. Because if my repair tool dies, then that's no more repairs that I can do. That's pretty bad. That means that if my thing is dying from getting beaten up by a giant horrible nightmare thing, I want to keep the ability to go hide in a crevasse and repair that shit before it gets into a worse situation. Let's review my upgrades on my sea truck, sleeper, fabricator, docking, aquarium, storage. Disappointing. There's nothing for my prawn suit here. Nothing cooler? Yeah, the vehicle upgrade section. Ooh, afterburner upgrade. Horsepower upgrade. Give me both of those. Okay, maybe that's today's project before I go any deeper. I thought this episode was going to be me going in, but God, where were those? I might have to do some off-screen searching just because I want to fruitlessly waste like a half an hour of time. Because I've never done that before. But I've got to find those. I might go ask this dude what other fragments are in the area. And see if I can find any more. Otherwise, I'd have to figure out where I ever found those and search for more there. My next guess would be where the chelicerate is. The one Dataway, as opposed to Dataway. Over there somewhere was where I first put my large room, and then it was like, nope, when there was a chelicerate right there, and the location also kind of sucked. But over there, I counted like 1 or 2 of them near where like the big hole was, the volcanic caldera and shit and stuff like that. I don't know, hopefully this guy will find me some stuff. Oops. Oh, you can just click. Okay, I was worried that it would eat them. Yeah, you need to be generating power, or I'm gonna be in trouble, because the solar panels don't really cut it. In fact, just to keep up with the rate, it might be good to have a second fuel reactor. Or I should set up nuclear. But having a second one of these would make the rate of growth faster, because it doesn't really go very fast right now. Which is unfortunate. Okay, that's a lot of food. If I'm doing recipe hunting, I don't need all this food. Let's chill. I can basically just come back here anyway. Would you like to get in, please? Ma'am? Ma'am? Okay. I don't like leaving you right here, even though I could. Might as well take you with me. Reasonably easy to back into that thing, because at least I have the surrounding context a bit. But yeah, both of those upgrades sound like they make it go faster, which is exactly what I would want. There's a lot of these guys around here. I'm armed, though. You guys are fucking cool designs, but I'm pretty used to the idea that I can deal with you without much threat. Cool looking. I'm gonna sneak up on you before you can even react. Boom! Get out of here. Just assert. Oh, don't go down there. That's where I'm going. I don't need to deal with that. Unfortunately, as I... Oopsie. As I come down here, we have to deal with the fact that, this guy... Ooh! So luck. Thank you for the titanium. I'm gonna scan you now. Wow, the first thing I zeroed in on was what I wanted. Okay. So maybe this is the right area for the upgrades I'm looking for. Afterburner upgrade again. You'll remember that searching for fragments was my original goal around here. I wanted to search for fragments and get all my upgrades, and that led to a lot of discoveries, like the ship chunks everywhere. Oh my god, how so? What? Hello? Oh, what happened to the thing you were holding?
Okay.
Hi. I can't take it, it disappeared. I'm sorry. You're dead to me. What the fuck? Get rid of the thumper. What the f... Okay. I don't have to do off-screen shit, apparently. Man, I thought... I just got really unlucky, I guess. I hit a point where I'm just like, okay, I definitely had a marathon, not a marathon. I had a extended section of scanning where I was just like, okay, this fucking game's just not gonna give me anything new. Oh, hello. He's just in here. Hi. Friendo. Don't be down here. I had an extended section where I was searching and found all those cool ships and stuff, but I was, my recipe hunting was drying up, and that was disappointing. That made me sad. And eventually I'm like, okay, I've spent enough time trying to scan fragments, it's just not panning out. I guess that that's all I'm getting. And of course, when you look at your inventory, and it shows ones that you haven't... It shows ones you haven't done yet. You don't really know where they're from. It doesn't tell you where you scanned each thing. So when I look at it, it's like, ah, see, you haven't gotten the afterburner upgraded yet. I'm like, okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'll get right on that. 'Cause fuck if I know where I last saw it or whatever. Turns out, it was right next to my base. So that's funny. Go figure. You can go ahead and stop using my power up now. Get filled back up, yo. Okay, so now here we go. This look easy to make too. Okay, so I need a power cell. I need that super advanced wiring that I brought back from the other place, so that's paying off. Need to make a normal wiring also for the other one. A couple lithiums, 3 lithiums. Exactly the amount I have. A couple sulfurs. I need to go hit lithium hunting apparently at this rate. And a lube. I have a lube. I have exactly 1 lube. Wow. We're having one of those weird lucky sessions where I just have the exact stuff in my inventory I need to craft. Which has bad outcomes for next time. But we don't talk about next time until it happens. That's a problem for tomorrow me. Tomorrow will never come. Especially if I beat the game today. I have no idea how long this game is. Boop, boop. There we go. Sea-Truck horsepower upgrade and Sea-Truck afterburner upgrade. Let's just get in there. That's 2 speed boosts in 1 upgrade session. So it should be stronger or faster now than it was before. It's hard to judge speed a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure how fast it's going compared to before. It can probably carry more now also without going slower, maybe. It might actually be more of that kind of an upgrade than the other one. It might not so much have to do with speed, more so than being able to carry more with it before you lose speed, maybe. I should have had land on screen so we could contextualize how fast that made me go. I fucked that up. That's my... See, mouse wheel between your upgrades. A little bit of an... took me a little bit to get used to that idea. But you have to hit the mouse wheel, then you click. That's how you use them. So, afterburner. That's not a bad system for when you gotta... having a little panic attack because a giant black serpent thing is chasing you. You know, hypothetically. Who knows what might happen. Haha. 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 I got a bunch of titanium that I don't need in my inventory right now. Let's see, finish your repairs. Should be all good to go, so I guess I'll just grab a bunch of food. Get rid of my excess titanium. And probably just bring my storage container so that if I find anything cool down there, I can take it with me. Because Lord knows I don't want to have excess trips, because I hate it. I just hate it down there. Who wouldn't? You know? Like, who wouldn't? So I'll keep my repair gun out, with the hopes being that if I do get fucked up, at least I can probably back into... Let's see here. I can probably go hide in one of those crevices I saw before. Jellyfish egg discovered. Oh. Discovered is always a weirdly phrased thing. What they mean is that we just found out what the egg that you had was, because it hatched. So I put that tentacly little jellyfish egg in here. And there should be jellyfish in there. Oh, there it is. Over there. Just slowly drifting around. It's all itty bitty because it's got to grow slowly. The hoop fish looks so fucking weird with how the whole fish, with how it like flips over all the way. It's definitely kind of freaking out a bit. I don't know why this happens now, by the way. On top of being like just a really ugly reflection that they need to remove from the game. Now it's flickering. That's odd. Okay. I don't want to do this part. I just got to switch my brain off. But that's not why anyone's here. No one's here to see me get less engaged. But being less engaged is very helpful. If I can enter a brain space where I'm just like, whatever, it's just a monster in a horror game, it's nothing's real. Then you can just like power through, just charging past the thing, and it'll attack you sometimes, but all it does is damage your ship, right? So you just gotta then react by hiding away so that said ship damage can be repaired, and avoid it like a patrolling monster in a game, as opposed to a Lovecraftian horror that's going to haunt your dreams, trying to have any nightmares later about it. You know, the usual. I have not gone to Margaret's base for a while. Don't remember how. Looking for flashy lights. I think I just killed a sea monkey. Sorry about that. There's a light. Okay. I figured I kind of knew how to get there. And there it is. The big room that I forgot to scan the first time I came here, because you have to scan it from the outside. You can scan the dome from the inside, but you can only scan the room from the outside. Everything makes perfect sense. Don't question it. Wouldn't it be funny if they accidentally toggled it so that when you scan the room, it disappears? Like other stuff that you scan? Like a lot of the stuff you scan vanishes away and gets turned into titanium and whatnot. It'd be pretty funny if you scanned a room and it was like, bloop bloop, 2 titanium in your inventory. The entire room is gone now. Welcome to the scary hole. Here comes the pretty crystals. Aren't they nice? Fun crabs. They seem to do fine with the Leviathan monster around. I guess he's just not that aggressive towards them or something. And what kind of, limestone? Okay. I wasn't sure what kind of rocks we get around here. If these might be new deposits or anything that have new dice rolls on what they give you. Limestone. Okay, so I'm not gonna have to worry about lithium. It's around. We're fine. Why, hello, synth music. Just to further prime me for this being a horror thing, because synth equals horror these days, apparently. We hit that point at some point. Okay. Well, get ready for some bad feelings. Right after this cliffhanger. You didn't think I was going to do the whole thing right now, right? Alright, let's take a little break.